Achieve beautiful spring decor by repurposing maybe a cotton tablecloth such as I have. Grab your calico and cotton fabrics, create you a pattern or use the one that I'm supplying in this video. I have repurposed denim as well. This is a great upcycle project. It is a no-sew project where you can use stitch witchery and or light heat and bond. I have sewn mine, but come with me. This is a great thing for your patio, porch, and decor. So I've been working on upcycling a tablecloth that is 100% cotton. It is organic threads and fibers. So this is a great project where we can put a flower on it and let's make it into a pillow. So I'm just playing with some scrap pieces of fabric I've got left over from a cutter quilt. These are not working out with the color, so that's okay. I can go with either drop cloth or something like this. This is Awesomeberg cotton. You could do muslin, you could do corduroy, and I've basically cut it into squares. And the reverse side, you get this full-on green, which is very, very beautiful. So we're going to kind of make some ragtag type pillows from out of this tablecloth. And I've been hand drawing me a pattern. So I thought about a bird, maybe a small bird, and then a large flower. And my husband suggested like come in a little bit with the thread to get the details. Now you could easily, you know, take and cut this and use stitch witchery to iron it into place once you cut this pattern out of the fabric, or you could glue it. And if you sew it, you have a little bit of effort where you can go in, or you could use a paint marker to put some of the details in and just cut you a round piece to go in the center of fabric. And you can make these about any color you want it. So this is just an idea that I am doing for spring. And this be something you can put on your front porch, patio, and or keep in the house. So I took my bird pattern and I cut it out, and I used the Awesomeberg and just some fabric. And as you can see right here with the beak, I just used my thread to make the beak and left it, unsewn on the edges and just sewed it on the fabric. One, it'll give it that quilted look and that little raggedy, scrappy look. And I just closed up around it. And I left the round down here. I want to see how that goes whenever I go to stuff it. And I do have an opening so I can fill it, and then I'll close it up. So far, that's looking pretty cute, and I think that this side looks better for that particular pattern of fabric for that bird. Now right here, I have cut a bird out roughly, and so the blue that will go on it, just like that. And then I'll sew it down as well, and I'll trim back the ink if that's a big deal. It's really not that big a deal, but I can clean that edge up a little bit here down at the bottom. But right here on the flower, I went ahead and I cut out, repurposing some blue jeans, and I'm going to lay the fabric over top of it and sew it. Now right here on these ended sides here, I'm going to take the actual piece that I cut, and when I get ready to sew that, I'm going to tuck that up under the edge, and then I'll cut it to a round. Especially when I go to sew it, I'll sew it down and it'll be attached, and this raw edge, will just be all right. I think it'll be just fine. I'll fix it up, and I'll do the same on that side as well. So just giving you, that is a little piece of fabric, but I think I can swing it. I'll see later if I nailed it or if I didn't, and we'll go from there. But I think the flower's going to look cute. I'm going to put it on this side as well, and I'm going to probably add, something here like flower or bloom or something. I'll probably stamp it on Awesomeberg and then sew it down. But I wanted to show you what I had so far. Okay, so I'm working on a bigger pillow. And as you can see, I'm using that same tablecloth, and now I have done a birdhouse. And I'm just working on placing everything, getting it lined up, doing the roof, and these will be like the little openings for the birdhouse. I'm just going to do a couple on here. I think that'll look really neat. So update on the pillows. So here's the bird, and him, I put some legs on him with the stitches. There's the other one, and you can see the difference in that tablecloth. And then with the flowers, I put a blue jean back in, and to close up that seam and fix those, that the cut was different. And I went ahead and I put a little bit of stitch here like my husband suggested to make it look more like the petals. And then I just did a center. And this one looks real nice. And then this is the other one. And you can see the difference in one turn one way and one turn the other. So I'll do the birdhouse and let you see what it's like when I finish. So the birdhouse pillows look fantastic, and I just used my zigzag, the narrow, to make like the little stick for the perch on the birdhouse. And I will now stuff these and get them ready. They look fantastic. So with a little bit of imagination, you can be creative too, and use high quality supplies. Get those old things that you put up and no longer using, knock the dust off of them, and show them love again. Repurpose your calicos and cotton fabrics, some denim. Is birds and flowers your thing, or would you prefer something more modern? Give it a try, be creative. This is Elizabeth. Until the next DIY, well, you know what I'll be doing. I'll be crafting y'all. Get creative and make you one, like the video.